Mornings with Murphy. Mornings with Murphy.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Mornings with Murphy. Brought to you by Textus, the app that doesn't want you to receive a text message back, and CNA's, the gift that keeps on giving. On today's episode, you're in for a real treat. Someone who is a great friend of mine, an incredible colleague, and a huge admirer of the show. On today's episode, we have none other than the Danielle Broida.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that I'm here. My mom and I have been listening to the show for so long. Mornings with Murphy is the absolute best podcast that there is, hands down. So thank you so much for having me here. I am so jazzed.
Danielle, welcome. It is a pleasure to finally have you on the show. I know you're extremely busy, recruiting all them nurses, full desk and all, But Danielle, here, tell me, everyone seems to know how great you are now, at creating them movies. You're a real guru at that. So tell me, what is your favourite movie?
Okay, well, growing up, theater was life. I'm a movie buff and nerd. I thought that one day I was gonna totally be in the movies or making them. I wanted to be a director. Okay, so to the answer, it's gotta be The Beach by Danny Boyle. Love Danny Boyle, love Guy Ritchie, love Martin Scorsese. Those are my three favorite, but top all time, The Beach by Danny Boyle. Leonardo DiCaprio gives a phenomenal monologue in the beginning.
Ah, yes, Leo. What a fantastic guy. That beach, whew, amazing. Danielle, now tell me, quarantine, we've all been through it, we've all picked up some habits. Tell me, one good, one bad habit.
Cooking. It's got to be cooking for me. I love it. It's a big stress reliever for me after a long day at work. But yeah, that led to a lot of Jell-O shots.
Jell-O shots. Maybe there'll be some of those on December 3rd. I'm extremely curious, Danielle. Tell me the best way to start the day in your opinion.
I'd have to say a really good playlist makes a big difference. Some good jazz or some Spanish guitar. As of lately, I've been jamming out to some French cafe music.
Wow, French cafe. Magic. Might have to pair that with my espresso mornings. I like it, Danielle. Thanks for the tip. So talking of the French, and the Spanish, of course, where's the best place and most interesting place you've ever been, Danielle?
So my family lives in Israel. And I've been to a few places, all amazing places, but I have to say the most interesting is going to be Israel. When you walk through the old city, there's just so much energy and you can feel all the history that's there. It's really magical.
Wow. Israel? I think I could speak on behalf of the whole San Diego team when we are thoroughly impressed. I think we should arrange a full team trip over there one day. Amazing, Danielle. Okay. Now for the next question. We all know and we've all found out that you seem to like a bit of a drink on a Monday morning. But what's the good way that you relax after work? Please tell us.
Yeah, I play a lot of video games.
Video games. I like it. Is there anything else that's interesting that none of us know about you?
Okay, all right, so like you wouldn't know it. I don't make a good case about it, but I'm actually an introvert and I act like an extrovert. Like I did improv and musicals and I make a lot of videos and I talk a lot, but like I have social anxiety. Introverts want to be invited to parties, but like there's a good chance they're not gonna come. And if I come, it's like I really had to work through some stuff.
Wow. Introvert. Danielle. Interesting. Would never have expected that. Your confidence says otherwise. So, we all know that you are the one-note queen. But tell us, what could you give a 40-minute presentation on with absolutely zero preparation?
Dude, space. Have you ever looked up what a quasar is? I could talk for hours about the Big Bang Theory, cosmology, that's where it all began. But to think about how small our problems are, like in everyday life, like if you're upset about a nurse, just Google what a quasar is, because that's happening right now somewhere in this space, and it's insane.
Cosmology? I don't even know how to spell that. I could really learn a thing or two off you. That's amazing. What personality trait do you value the most, Danielle? Tell me. Tell the audience.
You know what I think is cooler than a really good sense of humor? Someone who is comfortable in their own skin and willing to be authentic. Even if it's weird and against, popular opinion, and if it's something that most people aren't saying. If you feel it and it's your truth, be you, man. Be weird. I embrace that. I respect that more than anything. That's rad.
Truly, truly blown away by that answer, Danielle. Absolutely incredible. I also love a bit of weird. Talking of weird, what would be some of the most annoying things about having you as a roommate?
I never sleep. I'm always awake. That can be kind of creepy. And my dog, oh gosh, he will be everywhere. Like your head.
Tucker. Can't wait to meet him one day. Okay, Danielle. Thank you so much for the info. I just have one last niggling little question that I need answering. Tell me, tell everyone, is a hot dog a sandwich?
I knew this question would come. Okay. The answer is sometimes. Not on their own, because a hot dog is a sausage, but when paired with a bun, yeah. Yeah, they are. Unfortunately, I'm not done yet. Like, don't do it, it's annoying. Don't do it, it's annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go there. Back in ancient Rome, there was this cook named Gaius, and what he did was he would take all of the leftover pork and make little sausages out of it for his people. Later, these sausages traveled to Germany, and two German towns, Frankfurt and Vienna, created and coined the term Frankfurter and Wienerwurst. They would pair it with kraut and beer. Okay, so these German immigrants moved to New York in the 1860s and start selling them in a pushcart there. And then my boy, Nathan Handworker, a Jewish immigrant from Poland, my peeps, starts selling Nathan's famous hot dogs, and they're kosher. People love it. They're going nuts for it. And then guess what happened? In 1871, Charles Feltman invented the hot dog bun. So comes second. Sandwiches come from John Montagu, and he was the Earl of Sandwich. He wanted his sandwiches to be portable, so they made sandwiches for him. So they have totally different points of origin, which would suggest that maybe it's not a sandwich. But then you think about the structure. Now, scientifically, because of what a sandwich is, it's two pieces of bread with some filling in the middle. Even a roll is considered a sandwich. I mean, gosh, a Pop-Tart could be considered a sandwich. If you look at it that way, yeah, it is a sandwich. And then some dude on Twitter takes it much further, and now we're gonna have to look at the sandwich alignment chart. The sandwich alignment chart basically constitutes what's a sandwich and what isn't. And you'll find that a hot dog is smack dab in the middle, both structure neutral and ingredient neutral, strongly specifying that a hot dog is in fact a sandwich. Yeah, so sometimes.
Well, there you have it, San Diego. Danielle has well and truly answered the controversial hot dog question once and for all. Danielle, you've been a fantastic guest. I appreciate your time, I appreciate your knowledge, and we will speak to you soon. Guys, thanks for listening. Take care.
Thank you so much for having me on the show today, Brennan. It was such a pleasure. I honestly cannot wait to tell my mom. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Mornings with Murphy. Mornings with Murphy. Mornings with Murphy.